Good afternoon, Stuart. Mike, Burton Caravan Centre. Just starting your handover videos as we discussed when you purchase the caravan of your Swift Basecamp 2. So we'll start on the outside of the caravan towards the rear, and we've got this locker here which has got press button but also a key lock there, and that reveals the cassette for the cassette toilet. And there is a green lever down here that you squeeze up and you pull out the cassette, take it out all the way. To empty the cassette, you pull this tube out and turn through 90 degrees, unscrew the cap and empty the contents, refill with blue chemical in there as per the instructions on the chemical bottle, and then push that back in. To fill the toilet flush, you put fresh water into there and you add the pink chemical to it, also as per the instructions on the bottle, for the fragrance on the flush. Nice and straightforward. That's the exhaust for the hot water heat exchanger if it's running on gas. And here we come down here, so we've got an aqua roll fitted adjacent to the caravan. We've got the water pipe here, and we've got the pump connected into the caravan. So the pump is a very straightforward pull and release. Line it up, push it in. To hold it in place, just push the slide down just there, and that just traps the pump from coming out, so it's nice and safe in there. And this one here is the connected for the shower, should you wish to use the caravan shower. Mains 240 volt inlet at the front of the caravan, and that's a straightforward align the plug hole sockets and push that in there. Front locker of the caravan, I've fitted your gas bottle and gas hose to be fitted to the regulator there. So we've just got our temporary gas bottle and gas source on just to fire everything up to make sure it's all okay. Move around to the side of the caravan. We've got the gas barbecue point there, and we've got the exterior 240 volt socket in there on those nice easy sliders. And then we jump inside the caravan, and we'll start with bringing the power into the caravan from the outside. So we've got this Swift control unit here, and this one here, press and hold, and that brings the power into the caravan, makes the caravan live. To make your water pump bring from the aqua roll, bring water into the caravan, you press that there, then you'll hear the pump kick in. These are put the lights, the pelmet lights and the awning lights on in the caravan, all nice and straightforward. We'll move round to the main controller here. Very straightforward to use. So if you want full temperature inside the caravan, you can decrease by pressing the minus sign, okay, or you can increase there. If you press this one here, that's off. That's electric 1, electric 2. Some caravan sites have got 16 amp of power, some sites have only got 10 amps of power, so you have to fluctuate between the two depending on what you need. And then press again, and then you've got, I've gone past it, there's the flame there showing it on gas, if you want to run it on gas, or back to off. Okay, then the one above, it's hot water, okay, and you can run it on gas there. Gas 1, gas 2, off, electric 1, electric 2. So we're just running on electric at the moment, so it's really simple to use. I've got your TV on, using the remote control and the extension lead and the 12 volt power lead. I had to tune in the satellite using this box here, so the power button is this one here. This one is to scan, and it homes in by scanning, and then you have to scan using the TV controls to find the channels. TV's working absolutely fine, so that's all good. To drain the water down for winter, for frost protection, so I'm inside the wardrobe here now. This slides, this plate slides up and down, and down in the bottom there you can see there is a yellow toggle switch, and it's turned 90 degrees lying horizontal to the floor, and that's for normal water operation. That's how it is now to use the caravan. And you twist it through 90 degrees and bring it to vertical, and it will dump all the water out of the caravan for frost protection, and you leave it in that position for winter. So it's down, horizontal for normal, and vertical for draining down. Also inside the wardrobe we have a bank there of 12-volt fuses, okay, and they're all numbered individually from 1 to 13, and further along we've got the two 40-volt trips and a reset, and they're all numbered. We've got the light on for charging and hot water and heating, all illuminated, all good. And further here we have the the isolator shutdown system. So if you press that, that will kill everything off in the caravan other than the gas system. So all the power would be switched off, and then repress the button to put it back on. Then what we have here on the label above, it tells you all the 12-volt fuses are protecting, and also what the 240 volts are protecting over there. So there's all the information for that. Fridge operates on gas, electric and vehicle battery, not leisure battery, the vehicle that you're towing the caravan with. So to bring the fridge on, or to switch the fridge off, it's this grey button here. Press and hold for 4 or 5 seconds and that will switch it off. If you want to fluctuate across these board here to whichever desired thing that you need, so we're on, it's alarming because we've selected vehicle battery and we're not connected to a vehicle, and that's why it's alarming. So that's correct. That's gas if you want to run it on gas, the flame. That's if you want to run on just electricity, 240 volts. And if you press auto, it will use electricity, and if the electricity goes off, it will automatically switch to gas. And the same, if it was on gas, it would switch to electric. So it's just this button here, keep pressing that to move them along onto whichever setting you want. Then temperature of the fridge, if you want low settings or maximize the settings, there just press the thermostat button underneath. Fridge has been on for a while now, that's nice and cold in there. Just check the freezer box. Yeah, that's starting to freeze up, so I'm happy with that. That's all working as it should. Hot water's been on a while now. Well, there you go, you can see that's steaming, so you know how hot that is. That's perfect. So to light the hobs, 3 buttons there, individual for each of the hobs. Push down and twist and it auto ignites when you push down. Hold it down for 4 or 5 seconds, let go. That's perfect, all 3 of those are working as they should. Just drop down to the grill, and that's on the far left hand side and the igniter's on the right. There's the grill lit as it should, and finally the oven on the right hand side. There we go, that's the oven roaring away as it should too. So there we go. Oh, one final last thing. I've got all your lighting on, all the pelmet lighting and the down lights working. And just quickly into the bathroom, lights on, water coming out the hot tap as it should. Wow, that's as hot as the one in the kitchen. I'm not going to put the shower on because it's all been valeted out and just spray water everywhere, but that will be all good too. So there we go, guys. That's the handover for your Swift Basecamp 2, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday.